welcome to Geek Speak Live.
Hello and welcome to Friday night Geek Speak Live here at Kaboom Comics in the beautiful Garden City, Toowoomba. And look at this handsome gentleman joining me here on the podcast tonight, Mr. Wade Compson.
Wade Compson of the Pots and Pans. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Hello.
Well, how you doing?
It's been a long day.
It looks like it indeed.
I have survived my first attempted robbery this week.
Really?
Yes.
I was about to say, have you survived your first week of sober October?
Nope, didn't happen.
Exhibit A.
I had a whole thing I was going to do sober October,
Yep.
Oxtober or whatever they call it, right?
Yep.
That shit went out the door because I've got to go camping tomorrow. I'm going camping in the wilderness, right? And look at this.
As opposed to camping in your backyard.
Yeah, exactly, right? Where you still got flushing commodes and everything else. I mean, look at this beard, right? People go, "You're a bit of a rugged-looking guy. You must enjoy camping." No, I do glamping, which is a hotel room that's maybe a 3-star at the lowest.
Holy shit!
That's what I do.
Oh,
but
God.
I'm actually going camping with my my lovely parents-in-law tomorrow and the wife and a whole bunch of their friends.
So you hate what they're dragging you along to?
Yeah. Well, anyway. It's all right. The wife has gone to get me booze tonight.
Right.
She's off buying. I said I need bourbon and I need beer.
That's how I'm going to get through it. I'm going to be drunk.
I've got the 3 Bs.
Right.
Bourbon, beer, and bacon.
Right.
So as long as I've got those to go camping, I'm all good.
That'll get you through it.
But no,
how long are you going for? Like a week?
1
2
night.
weeks?
One night. One night.
Holy
Down in the
shit.
wilderness, down near the border.
Oh, God.
Right? And I swear, there'll be banjo country down there. Anyway, seriously, I survived my first real life attempted robbery this
I didn't think you would talk about this in case it caused copycats.
No. It was really weird, right? It's the first time in nearly 18 years of trade I had a snatch and grab, right? Here at the show. I'm serious.
Grow up, Wade.
Grow up, Ginger. I'm traumatized by this. No, seriously,
Which snatch did they grab?
I was busy serving 2 customers. Lucky I was at the end of the counter. Any of those who have been into Kaboom, you know where the counter is.
Right.
And I was standing there talking to 2 customers. The door flung open. This guy literally reached around, pushed the door open, reached around, grabbed the first thing he could get his hand on, which was a Todd McFarlane Batman action figure, by the way.
You thieving fuck.
You thieving motherfucker. Anyway... And the 2 guys are in. I knew they were trustworthy, so I knew I could bolt after this guy.
Right.
It's that split second.
Well, I
can run, and these guys won't steal anything.
I really thought, you know what? He's taking something to me. I'm cheap. Give me that fucking thing back.
I'm Scottish, sir. I'm Scottish. Anyway, so
I'm not going to let that go.
I've yelled out like top note, "Oi!" And because he's bolted straight back out the door. I've come flying out the door around the front of the shop, right? He's looked back, realised someone's actually going to give chase. He's dumped the action figure that he stole and legged it, right? Mm-hmm. I have gotten to where the action figure's picked it up, and there's another guy walking up the street. He's looking with this weird look. This guy's legging it down the street, and I couldn't help it. I yelled out, "You better fucking run!" Right? Everyone said to me, what would you do if you caught him? I went, I had no fucking idea. What would I have done?
Well, to be honest, the question is, do you think you would have caught him?
No.
You would have been fucking exhausted
By the time I got around the corner of the front corner of the shop, my knees are given out.
I was about to say, I'm surprised you're not in a wheelchair doing the show.
I'm 40 years of age. The spirit is willing, the body is like, don't write checks we can't cash.
Your mind was going, fuck that, that's money, that's potential money. And your body went, no.
That was driving me. It's like, what's it going to cost you to end up in the hospital having a fucking bypass, you know?
So the real question is, have you sold the action figure?
No, it's back here.
Okay.
We got it back. As I said, old mate kept running and never seen him again.
Have you put the price up
And not
on
a kid. It wasn't a kid either. No, but if someone said it to me today, they're like, you know what? That's actually survived real crime. Put a markup on it.
Yes.
I went, you sons of good, smart thinking, but I didn't do it. And I've since had 2 of our mates who are boys in blue in.
Yep.
And they're like, good on you. Most people wouldn't have bothered to chase old mate. And I said, I didn't chase him far. Don't get me wrong, right? And
it was just so I could yell out.
Do you know they even said to me, they're like, if you had caught him,
there's nothing you're allowed to do.
No, but even if you had caught him and called the cops, all they would have got him on was shop stealing. It was one of the absolute minor offences you can get done for.
There he is now.
There he is. You hear the sirens? They're after him. Get him.
Get him.
Anyway, that's the first time in nearly 18 years of business that I've ever had anything like that happen here at Kaboom Comics. And I hope the hell it doesn't happen again. But forewarning, I'll chase you at least a couple of steps out the door.
And then yell out and call you
And I'll call you a CUNT.
Yeah, you better run.
You better. I was all talk. There was no follow through. Let me give you the tip. No follow through at all. Who's joining us tonight, Ginge? I'm trying to find
Scott just said, what? I'll get my security license renewed ASAP.
I might have to get you down there. Ian said hang, drawn, and quarter him. I really wish. Hello, Damien, who's tuned in.
Hey, dude.
What does Scott say here? Scott said, I don't know, can you read that there? I can't see it on him.
That's what I just read out.
Oh, there you go. No, further up, I meant.
Oh.
Anyway, it's been a long week.
I got to rewind.
Be kind, rewind.
So far back up the list.
Speaking of that, there's a movie with Jack Black in it, isn't there? Be kind, rewind.
Yeah.
You know, now,
with Mos Def.
Tangent.
Side note,
I watched for the first time the other night. My wife got me to watch School of Rock with Jack Black.
What?
I had never watched it, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's a good movie.
Apparently, she
You're
said
surprised by it.
I am. I don't know why that was so loud.
It's a Jack Black movie, and I enjoyed it.
I genuinely don't mind Jack Black as an actor. Yeah, but she said they actually did a YouTube thing where they got the kids. They're all adults now. They're going back for a reunion.
Yeah.
And most of those kids can actually play the instruments that they played in the movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. And Joan Cusack, back in the day, would you? Oh, just off screen, there's
Look, go back to when she was in Toys with Robin Williams.
Oh,
she was a little bit...
Shit, gents, that's a fair way back.
I'm just saying, she's always had that weird look.
There's a weird vibe.
There's a weird
Joan
look.
Cusack.
I'd probably do John before I do Joan.
I knew he was going to say it. I knew it.
Which is surprising you said that, because I only watched Better Off Dead with John Cusack in it this week.
I've never seen it.
It's a great old movie from the 80s. It'd have to be one of his first ever movies where he's going out with like the head girl of the college that everyone lusts after.
Yeah.
She drops him for the head of the ski team, and he spends the rest of the movie trying to kill himself.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, you couldn't do that nowadays.
Reese has just said the drummer died from that movie. The kid
young
played the drummer.
I didn't want to mention it because I didn't want there to be a downer.
No, really?
Yeah.
Anyone know what he died of?
And I think
motorbike. He says Reese said motorbike accident apparently.
And I think the guy that was the lead guitarist got into a bit of trouble with the law as well.
See, Jack Black taught him too well. He showed him the rock star lifestyle, didn't he?
And it just went downhill from there.
I'll tell you what else we watched the other night. Free Guy. It's on Disney+.
Is it any good?
Oh my God, it is really, really good.
Okay.
The cameos in there, right? Now, I'm just going to say, you got to find the cameos yourself. Hugh Jackman, The Rock, well, Mr. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, they are in there. A guy who flings a shield around for Marvel.
Oh shit! Really?
It's not
as that character.
No,
or is it himself?
As himself.
Oh, okay.
But it's not hard to miss him. But yeah, the other two you got to actually watch for him. And listen.
Ah.
Free Guy, holy hell, 10 out of 10. Loved it.
Cool.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Also watched Boss Level.
Did you mention this last week?
I don't know. Did I mention the Boss Level one?
I think you might have.
Did I?
Did you mention it last week?
I don't know if I did.
Your weeks are blurring into one.
Oh, they all are. It's that tail end of the year.
G'day to Tony watching on YouTube. Hello to everyone watching us on YouTube.
Hey, Tony, how are you? Actually, Tony and I were talking this week. Hello, Helen, by the way. Gross Point Blank with both John and Joan is my once-a-year movie. That's a great movie.
And Dan Aykroyd.
Oh, God. When they're in the diner with the guns under the
Yes.
I love that movie. That's a good movie.
Dan says some stuff in that movie, you're like, holy shit, Dan Aykroyd's saying naughty stuff.
Ian said Free Guy was a definite thumbs up.
Yeah.
Really good. I actually went to a barbecue on Sunday at my sister's place.
Okay.
Got talking to my nephews and they were like, oh my God, Uncle Todd, we really enjoyed that. I'm like, I felt young again. I'm like, I can connect with my nephews.
I can relate to young people.
Young people, because we bonded over Free Guy. And
then you told them about superannuation and people stealing from your store and they went...
No, that's only just happened yesterday. I haven't seen them yet. But anyway, so that's what's been happening in my life this week.
Interesting.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, yeah?
Well, no one stole it. Well, I mean, no one has physically stolen anything from me this week.
Just your soul.
Just my soul. Ixnay on the Olsay.
Anyway, so you know what?
How are you doing out there?
How you doing in Geek Speak Land?
Good to see.
Seriously, remember we mentioned a while ago that the big deal that was happening with Marvel Comics, they'd changed distributor. Right,
yes.
So they've gone away from now. Diamond can still sub-distribute, right? But you don't quite get the discount through Diamond,
right?
As you do through Penguin, Random House America, right? Or International. But anyway, it was their first week this week, right? They first week shipping Marvel Comics were absolutely balls it up, right? To the point that we're not getting Marvel Comics next week. We're going to get double shipment the week after. That's how bad Penguin fucked up the Marvel deal.
Right.
They sent them in the same kind of boxes they send big, thick books
Should you
in.
really be saying this about your where you get your stuff from?
I don't care. No, retailers have taken them to task this week.
Oh, really?
Now, seriously, Penguin, you're a comic reader. If you're single issues, you're a kind of, we have Frozen there?
Nope.
There you go. We're
Still
back.
on.
We're
Still
back. Seriously, if you're a comic fan and you buy single issues, you want them in pretty good nick. You don't want the corners all bent up and scratched or anything like that. Penguin reckon there's nothing wrong with those books at all, and they are saying they are perfectly sellable.
Okay.
Right? And that's goodbye to our producer off screen, by the way. Have a good night. Seriously, though, these books, retailers in America are sending photos through. These books are trashed, okay? Penguin's just gone, they're sellable.
They're good.
They're good.
They're funny books. No one's going to care.
That's the attitude. That's the attitude right there. They are coming through. I have seen nothing but nightmare photos right across America. Now, also, DC, if I said to you DCBS, right? They are one of the biggest online comic book sellers in America, right? They do it online only.
Right.
They are also known as Luna. Their wholesale arm is the DC distributor for DC Comics worldwide. Luna Distribution.
Right.
They didn't get their Marvel shipment this week in America at all, right? Seriously, Penguin just went, we sent it to you, we don't know where it is.
That's quite convenient.
The first week of Penguin being this major distributor for Marvel Comics has been absolutely nightmare.
Wow.
Right? So we're hoping it settles down. And we're saying to people, be patient. Worldwide, comic shops are saying, listen, there's going to be glitches for the next few weeks. Be patient. Don't yell at your comic shop owner, because at the end of the day, we're sitting here twiddling our thumbs going, what the fuck is it? We don't know either. Okay, so it's coming. It'll be here. But in the meantime, all the independent and the DC stuff is all 2 thumbs up.
So come in and buy that now.
Buy that stuff. You'll have to wait for your Marvel.
Scott just said if I wanted that kind of shabby treatment, I'd buy from Dimmicks.
Oh, and a few other places there he named. Seriously, look, honestly, we're doing our best. We managed to get back stock through other places.
Okay.
We've got multiple suppliers here at Kabim Comics.
We've got backdoor channels.
Hey, speak for yourself, sir. Ixnay on the back door, eh? Anyway, we are covered for certain things, but next week's new release comics for Marvel are delayed by at least a week.
Cool.
There you go.
Can I show a new trailer that came out today?
You know what? I've been talking long enough. I need a whiskey. Go nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out the new trailer for the Game of Thrones prequel.
Gods, kings, fire, and blood. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
Game of Thrones, House of Dragon.
That's Doctor Who right there, Matt
It is
Smith.
Doctor Who
He
with a
looks
wig.
weird with the wig, doesn't he? I like it though. I like
It's
it.
interesting. Matt Smith, he's like, you know what? I'm not going to play a particular character for very long at all.
No, I'm just going to do it.
I'm just going to do what I want and play different characters.
Good on him. I like it.
House of the Dragon.
Can I tell you something? A little bit retro.
Oh,
a little bit retro.
oh,
The wife and I asked. Now we've been watching Last Man Standing. Do you know what that show is?
Yeah, the Tim Allen.
Yeah. It's on Disney Plus, right?
Oh.
We finished the first. Yeah, it's some nights. Like we used to do it with. We watched all of Big Bang Theory.
Yep,
we watched all of How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
We were looking for a similar type of show that you could sit, have your dinner, put it on, and you
Not
don't
actually
have to think.
participate.
Yeah, it's not stupid. It's just like you go. I don't have to actually think a lot while I'm watching it.
I don't want to figure out the whodunit of who.
Yeah,
did
it's not like we're 3 episodes in. You got to remember what happened in
Like,
episode
hang on,
1.
wasn't that character back then? You're like,
Yeah,
no, that
yeah.
was another character.
I call it easily consumable media.
Right.
So we started watching it. We're on to season 2.
Okay.
Right? And I'm loving that. But last night the wife said to me, she goes, "I've never seen Seinfeld." I said, "Really?" She goes, "Oh, I've seen bits and pieces of the later stuff. I've never seen the early Seinfeld." And I went, Me, I went, no, I don't think I've ever really watched the early Seinfeld stuff. So we started episode 1 last night.
Netflix have got the
Oh
entire...
my fucking God. 1989.
The fashion would have been interesting.
That's exactly what Danny
Holy
said.
shit.
She's like, is he wearing a long sleeve t-shirt over another t-shirt? I'm like, it was the fashion at the time. Right, 1989. Dude, we are about 6 episodes in now.
Yep.
It's slowly, it's probably by about episode 5 or 6 that you start to get the feeling of Seinfeld.
So
the first few, oh,
So
boy.
are you saying that it probably wouldn't have gotten to air very long if it had come out
Today,
now?
it would have bombed. It would not get past first couple
Right.
episodes. Honestly, if we were watching it today
Yep.
and it was brand spanking new,
Yep.
the way it was done, the format. No, I'm not talking about the look.
Yep.
Yes, it's very 1989 and it's very retro.
Yep, yep.
I'm saying the flow of the episodes.
Yep.
If you'd have watched them today, you would have been like, no, I'm not watching this shit.
Wow.
Seriously.
Very slow.
Yeah.
Not joke. Just
different
slow.
shot, but the way it's shot too.
Really?
Yeah, like usually they just film him doing his stand up front on.
Yeah.
In this, the camera comes around and it'll show him from the back end and all this kind, and it just takes you. He's just like, I don't know.
So they were trying to be a bit too clever, you think?
George was a real. Did you know he sold real estate in the first season?
What?
He was a real estate agent, right?
Right.
Julia Louis Dreyfus doesn't show up until like the 2nd or 3rd episode.
Okay.
His apartment in the first thing, his apartment looks different. It's the building, the layout of his apartment is the same,
Okay.
but the look is completely different.
Okay.
Lots of baseball. They were really pushing he's a fan of baseball.
Yep.
And you're like, that doesn't happen in the later series. His dad in the first the first season, completely different actor.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's
Holy
it's
shit.
weird, dude. It's weird.
It's like watching an alternate reality
It
version.
is, because you sit there going, this is not the Seinfeld I love.
Scott just said I started rewatching it this week too. The first
Did
2
ya?
seasons were my favourite.
It's the first 2 seasons, really? Oh no, I'm a later Seinfeld fan.
Yeah?
Do you remember how upset I got in grade? It ended when you and I were in grade 12.
Hang on, let me take a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
It ended when you and I were in grade 12.
Yeah.
1998 was when the final Seinfeld episode came out. The Green Day song, Time of Your Life, was used in 3 big events in our life at the time.
Yep.
The final Seinfeld episode.
Yep.
A matter of days later, our final drama piece that we did, we used that song.
Yep.
A couple of weeks later, our graduation song was...
Yep.
I could not listen to Green Day's Time of Your Life, Good Riddance, for about 3 years without tearing up.
Really?
Because I kept thinking, end of Seinfeld, no more drama class, Ginge and I have graduated, right?
When did they give you back your mail card?
It took a few years before the tear up would stop.
Okay.
Right? I'm dead serious.
Right.
I loved Seinfeld that much that it rocked me when it ended.
Right.
Right? I'm now watching this early Seinfeld going, if I had been watching this from the start and I was as I am now, I would not have stuck with this show.
Right.
There you go. Sometimes it's a real learning curve to go back and watch that early stuff.
Well, I mean, it'd be interesting. I should go back and have a
You
look.
should have a crack at it. Scott said in here, Helen, I remember when, Helen.
Back in my day...
Is Todd slurring already, Reese? No, Todd's been slurring all afternoon. I had a traumatic experience this week, Reese. Nearly getting robbed, trying to be robbed will do that to you.
And then Ian's... Reese said, was that Idris Elba? No, in the Game of Thrones. I don't remember.
I didn't see
seeing him
Idris Elba in there. You're seeing something else. Have you been drinking?
You're seeing strange...
I'm seeing Ginge and a little pixie over the other side of his thing there.
Yeah.
Read away, sir. What are we doing?
I wanted to... A story that... While we're talking about streaming services, I want to tell you about a story I heard about this week about HBO.
Yes.
Remember when The Office, when Steve Carell left The Office?
Yep.
To do movies.
I've never really watched a lot of it.
No, neither have I. But the idea was that old Gandolfini was going to... Because
James Gandolfini?
He had finished doing The Sopranos. He was all done. He thought, fuck it, I might do something different. The Office said, we will give you $4 million if you be on The Office. Right?
Did he do it?
HBO went, whoa. We don't really want you in a comedy. You're James Gandolfini. You're the Soprano dude.
You're Tony Soprano.
HBO is getting so much money and repeats of The Sopranos. We don't want you to be seen as a comedian.
What they do?
We will give you $3 million to stay at home.
And do nothing. I would have taken that deal.
James Gandolfini went, you know what?
If someone's willing to offer us money to stay here at Kaboom and do nothing all week, we'll take it.
Yeah.
The offer's out there.
He did it. He took $3 million to sit at home and not change a thing. I'm not...
Why has Paul put the sea was angry that day, my friends? Paul. Paul.
Can you imagine?
I'm appalled.
Can
Paul.
you imagine being given that amount of money for just... No,
Which
don't do
Wayans
that.
was it?
Don't do that.
Which
Don't do
Wayans was it? Got paid twice to play Robin and never actually appeared on screen.
that.
Batman 89, Batman Returns.
Yeah.
Is it Marlon? Marlon Wayans?
Yes.
He was cast as Robin. He was meant to play Robin in the 89, both Tim Burton films. Each time they paid him, was it pay or play deal?
Yes, contracts, yes.
He got paid both times and never appeared on screen as Robin, which is why in the Batman 89 comic...
The new comic coming out at the moment,
the Robin that's in there is African American. He's based on that Marlon Wayans character.
Yeah.
And by the time Joel Schumacher come on, because the contract was up, and he said, I'm going a different direction. I'm casting Chris O'Donnell. And that's why we got Chris O'Donnell as Robin in 2 movies.
Paul said you're obviously not a real Seinfeld fan.
Yes, I do. Yeah. You know what? In the 2nd or 3rd episode, George's alter ego of Art Vanderlei, the architect, is actually born that early on. There you go.
Holy shit.
that early on. Yeah.
That's a throwback for them to keep playing that same character.
And there's about 2nd or 3rd episode, they're in a VCR, like a video shop.
Holy shit.
Video shop.
All right, I'm watching the shit out of
My darling wife is sitting there going, that's the Blues Brothers over there. I'm like, yeah, it is. That's the Teddy Ruxpin movie there. The Teddy Ruxpin movie was in an action-adventure section or something. Like, they've just grabbed random VHSs and thrown in there.
Hang on. There was a Teddy Ruxpin movie?
This is a Teddy Ruxpin animated
What happened?
movie.
Oh, it was animated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They put it in foreign, sorry. It was in the foreign section.
In my head, I'm thinking, was he like a little animatronic robot character
it must have
walking
been
around saving
animated.
the world?
Cocoon? But I was actually getting a kick out of watching that scene, right, in Seinfeld.
Trying to pick all
and
the
going,
different...
there's Cocoon. Oh, yeah, there's this movie. There's
Sean
that
just
movie.
asked the same question. Teddy Ruxpin
Movie? No, I think it was animated, Sean. I think it was animated.
Right.
But anyway, if you watch, I think it's the second or third episode of Seinfeld, they're in this VHS store.
Alrighty.
Yeah, and you know what? The 90s kid in me was just like, I remember going to VHS stores and browsing like that and going, that's a cool cover. Let's rent that for the night.
Before those things that were called DVDs were invented.
I actually had less trouble finding a movie to watch back then than I do now.
Yes.
We have, the wife and I have all the streaming services, right? We literally got BritBox the other day.
Oh, shit.
The parents-in-law signed up for BritBox, sent us the thing, and you can log into our BritBox. We haven't logged in yet.
The only thing you'll be watching is the goodies.
I don't think my wife's ever watched the goodies.
What the heck?
Denny, heads up, you'll be watching the goodies in a week or so.
Oh my God.
But seriously, we have everything. We got Binge, Amazon, fucking Stan, Netflix, Disney Plus.
I think the problem is they need to be... When you look at the menu system needs to be laid out like it's a video store.
It's shocking.
You know?
I sit there and I flick through, and Danny will go, you pick a movie tonight, honey. I will sit there flicking through. I cannot settle on a movie. I get to the point where I fucking put on YouTube and we'll just watch YouTube content. Seriously, that's how bad it is nowadays. We've got such a plethora of choice. There's a big word for you for the night. Plethora of choice that I get stuck and I cannot find what I want to watch.
Ian just said, all I could think of was Jin seeing a Teddy Ruxpin movie like Child's Play. Yes. Reese just said, speaking old school movies that made it onto VCR, did everyone else see the announcement that Phage is looking to bring back Snipe and Cage as Blade and Ghost Rider in a multiverse movie?
Funny you should mention that. I was only talking this week. I looked it up. I was talking to a couple of customers about Nick Cage spending $5.1 million buying X-Men #1, all the original artwork, right? From Torpedo Comics in America. At an auction, he bought the whole original Jim Lee artwork for X-Men #1. And I got talking about bringing up about the thing, and then I saw that apparently Disney are keen to get Nick Cage back as Ghost Rider. Cool. And I saw that and I went, oh, fuck yeah.
That's cool.
Right? Because I love Nick Cage as Ghost Rider. That first Nick Cage Ghost Rider, when him and Sam Elliott take off and Ghost Rider's in the sky plays, I near faint from blood loss. Right? My blood's going somewhere else, not up here.
It's like a helicopter shot as it comes around.
Oh, and I'm just like,
Ghost Rider's in the sky.
And I near pass out every time. And even Mendes is hot in that film, gents. I'm just going to put that out there. What were we talking about?
A Red Dwarf is also on BritBox.
I've only ever watched bits and pieces of Red Dwarf. I've never been a huge Red Dwarf fan.
Okay.
Never been a huge Red Dwarf fan. Right. But anyway, we're saying, about scrolling through movies. Yeah. It's hard. It's really hard to pick something. But I found something my wife had not seen this week. It's a Ben Affleck movie. Justin Timberlake's in it. Gemma Atherton's in it. Is that how you say it? Gemma Atherton?
Gemma Atherton?
Atherton?
I don't know the movie you're talking about.
Runner.
I've never seen it.
What? Sorry, that was a bit loud. What?
What's it about?
About Ben Affleck runs an offshore online gaming thing, right? And
What,
Justin
Ben Affleck gambling? No.
And Justin Timberlake is a young, like, university student at Harvard or whatever, or MIT. One of them.
It's a stretch.
Right? One of them.
It'll be a stretch.
He finds out that he's been cheated, so he flies to Costa Rica.
Oh,
Right, and goes
a college
down.
student that can afford overseas flights.
No, but he goes down there to go to this big conference, and he actually does it like fucking, glow in the dark. Holds it up with the security camera at this big party and says, "I got cheated on your site. I've got the proof." And next minute he gets carried off by security in to meet Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck offers him a job.
Right.
And says, "Right, you come work for me." But the problem is Ben Affleck's pretty crooked. I know. How's that for shocking? Ben Affleck plays a bad guy.
It seems like it's bad casting, to be honest. I wouldn't have picked it.
Anyway,
picked it.
he seriously, fantastic movie, Runner. My wife has never ever seen it, so she thoroughly enjoyed it.
All right.
But anyway, there you go.
While we're talking about older people coming back to roles,
Can I just get a comment in there, by the way? Some people are saying, we just had a private message come through. Is it freezing on people tonight? I've just had someone else say it's freezing on them.
Okay, well,
The stream, tell us, please let us know. So we can,
it's looking fine here on my end.
on our end.
YouTube
Can you tell
looks
us?
fine.
Can you tell us? Is it getting a bit funny? Ian, what did Ian say? Best scene ever considering it was shot in the Brisbane Mount Gravatt Cemetery. What are we talking about?
Ghost Rider.
Is it in the Mount Gravatt Cemetery?
I didn't know it was Mount Gravatt. Are you sure about that?
You sure?
I thought it was all down Sydney way.
I thought, yeah, because Rebel Wilson's in it.
Yeah, she
In
is.
that first one?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was filmed up here. Ian, you might be able to correct us.
Yeah, talking about people coming back to significant roles.
Yeah.
The guy that directed the Godzilla vs Kong movie,
Yeah.
right?
I've not. The lovely wife, she's at home right now. She's seen that.
Yeah.
I've not watched that.
I've not watched it either.
I don't do that.
I'm sorry. I just
Did you like Kong?
look. I probably would have watched it, but it just fell off my radar.
Do you do Godzilla movies?
Well, look, the one with Hank Azaria because he plays a cameraman.
Is that the one
That
with-
was
Is that
cool.
the one with Puff Daddy? Come
Yes.
with me.
Yes.
That song, right? You know,
Yes.
Can I just be honest?
Yeah.
I've never seen that all the way through.
Oh,
I like that song. Come with me. I had a Puff Daddy thing back in the 90s, right? When Notorious B.I.G. got killed and he did that whole song, right? And I'm like, who the fuck is Notorious B.I.G.? I don't know, but I like that song.
God.
What? Puff Daddy. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Green Day did it. I've got the album on the
Green Day did a Puff Daddy song?
Green Day did a song for the album.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes,
Really?
Yes.
Was it
it's
good?
really good.
What song was it?
I don't know.
Really?
Google it.
Okay.
Do I
righto,
look like
fine.
Google?
I'll Google it, bitch.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Those movies, I've never actually sat. I watched the Kong one with Jack Black in it. The
Yeah.
wife got me to watch that. Where they
Yes.
go,
Yes. The Peter Jackson one.
is it Kong Island?
No.
Just Kong.
The one. Yeah. No. It's
called?
It's called King Kong.
King Kong.
Yeah.
I watched
the
that.
one that came out like years and years ago,
Yeah, I've seen that.
as opposed to the one that came out.
Can I
in
be
the black
honest?
and white eras.
Can I be
What?
honest? I didn't love it.
It was Peter Jackson.
I didn't love it.
You got to have loved it.
No, I didn't love it.
Halfway through it, you could just go da 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 boom boom da 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 boom boom da 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 boom boom da 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 da.
That's as much as we're doing. We're going to
Yeah,
copyright
yeah,
infringement
copyright
otherwise.
So yeah, the director of Kong and Godzilla vs Kong, he's written a script for Face Off 2.
Ooh.
And the problem was the execs at Paramount went, "That sounds fucking amazing.
Really?
Can you explain to us who's got whose face in this scene? We're a little bit confused about the script here." And he went, "Okay, you do this. And like, that sounds cool. Whose face is on who now?" Like, dude, God. So they've actually paid him some money to go away and write a bit of a script.
Really?
And they went, "Yeah, that sounds cool," but it's all hinging on whether Nick Cage and Travolta come back to play those characters.
I'm there
That's
in a
what it's
heartbeat.
about.
I'm there.
It's about them coming back.
Reese has said, I'd rather watch Avatar, and that's I've never seen Avatar. Is that the Blue People one?
It was okay.
That's the Blue People one.
That is the Blue People one.
I've never seen it. Never had an interest. Everyone said it was like Fern Gully.
It is like Fern Gully.
Just remade.
It is Fern Gully.
Blue People.
It is Fern Gully.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't want to watch it then. Who else we got there? Ian said.
I also like the Green Lantern movie. Well, Reese.
No. I'm gonna go to bat here for Reese. You know that apart from the costume, that was the worst part of that
Well,
film. If they had dressed him in just a regular spandex costume,
Yeah.
with a fucking mask,
With a real mask.
I would have been happy.
Yeah.
That movie, Blake Lively was good as Carol Ferris in it.
Okay.
I like Mark Strong in there as what was he, Sinestro? Yeah, Jeffrey Rush as Tomar Ray. I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah?
Apart from the costume.
If the costume wasn't in there.
If it wasn't for that shitty costume, that would have been a good movie.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Don't ever do the 3D costume thing again. That's just... Yeah.
Really?
Speaking of geeky things,
Oh,
because
God.
it is Geek Speak.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and you haven't been watching it, but I'm talking. I'm not.
They've been watching
I'm
it.
not talking.
They're a little bit worried at the moment.
I'm not talking to
I'm
you.
taking this drink away from you.
I'm not talking to you now. I'm talking to these people out here.
Okay.
Have you watched the final What If this week? Tell us. Thumbs up. I want to see a ton of thumbs up here. I've even got my thing up. Thumbs up if you've watched the final episode of What If. Did you enjoy it? Now, you cover your
enjoy
ears.
it?
Cover your ears.
I'm not going to watch it.
I enjoyed it. My wife was a bit meh on it,
Really?
but I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay.
It's ended now. That's it. Right? It was essentially, they called themselves the Guardians of the Multiverse. I thought Avengers of the Multiverse would have been a bit better.
Okay.
They went with Guardians of the Multiverse.
Right.
I thought it was quite good. Has anyone said anything?
No
there?
one said anything.
Reese said I haven't watched any. Have you not watched any of it, Reese?
Ian said,
What if-
I'll give you... I actually liked it too, also. Oh, hey.
Ian.
No. He's talking about the Green Lantern movie.
Oh, okay. Oh, Ian said, no, you people are all behind. Well, it's your homework over the weekend. Go and watch What If. We'll talk
Right.
about it on the next podcast.
Okay.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it ended quite well. And there's a little, if you haven't watched it, I've had customers come in here today.
Right.
And I like to watch the little end credit scene, or the mid credit scene. They went, there was what now?
There was an end credit scene?
Because there was none in the other episodes. So people have got this. Why do people not
This is
think of
Marvel.
It's Marvel. But they don't do it. They just go, oh, there was none in the others, so I didn't bother. I'm like, there's a little. No, what do you mean? I'm like, there's a piece, and then you got to watch it. And they're
I
like,
can't tell you. You
like,
have to
yeah,
watch
that's
it.
what I said to them. They're like, tell me. I said, no. Go and watch it yourself.
Right.
Right? And so I've sent them home. That's their homework for the weekend.
Okay.
Go home and watch
Did
it.
they do it?
I sent them home today, Ginge. I don't know whether they've watched it or
Well,
not.
how come they haven't done it already? Reese said Evans has signed on for season 2 already.
As what? For what? As Captain America. For What If? Because it's not what's his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
As Tony Stark.
No.
Tony Stark doesn't live in any of them. Tony Stark gets fucked over in a whole lot of them.
Well, that sounds like terrible writing.
Yeah, maybe it's because they just went, we can't get him, so we're not going to bother.
Really?
Yeah, probably. But then again, it's not Scarlett Johansson voicing Black Widow either, is it? I don't think so.
Not after her little kerfuffle she had with
That's
Disney.
sorted. That's sorted.
We're all
Disney doesn't
friends
want
now.
to talk
We're
about
all
it.
friends now.
They're all kumbaya.
Let's
We love each
move
other.
along.
Yeah, that's what they're doing at Disney at the moment.
What we were talking about, Nick Cage and Travolta coming back for...
Who mentioned
Face Off
Captain
2.
Canada? Reese, did you just mention There is no such person as Captain Canada. There is a comic character called Captain Canuck. He's published by Chapter House Comics. Captain Canuck.
Maybe they'll bring him back for What If.
Captain Canada. Good lord.
Michael Keaton.
Yes, what about
In
him?
the Flash movie.
Yes.
Warner Brothers executives are going, we're liking this. We're liking what we're seeing.
Are they going to do like a continuation of the 89 universe?
They're throwing money at a Michael Keaton Batman
No,
solo movie.
You're not doing it properly. What are they doing? What are they doing, Ginge?
They were throwing money?
What are they doing?
They're money at Michael Keaton for a Batman solo movie.
Please and thank you, DC. That would be awesome.
Yes, they're already talking about a Flash sequel.
Yep.
They are loving what they're seeing at the moment.
I didn't get a chance. I've been flat out all day. I've not had a chance to get any information. I did see a tweet where someone mentioned there is apparently going to be YouTube shorts of DC characters as
Right.
little short mini, like live action shorts.
Right.
They've cast an Asian guy as Dick Grayson Nightwing.
Oh,
He's
shit.
tweeted and apparently put up an image of,
Okay.
you see here. That's all you see, and it's the blue.
I hope he's got a
it's the-
shirt on.
It's the Nightwing costume with the blue. It's the blue
Oh,
Nightwing
shit.
costume.
Oh.
But I thought it was kind of weird because he's an Asian guy playing Dick Grayson. And like his name's like Yakamoto or something like that, some
Right.
such. I'm like, that's an odd casting choice.
That's.
But anyway, it's
But
apparently...
will that tie into the cinematic universe, or is this?
I don't know. DC's doing some weird shit. DC apparently have gone, we're doing these digital shorts.
Right.
Live action digital shorts.
Okay.
And I think it's some deal with YouTube. If anyone knows anything about it, tell us in the comments. It briefly popped up in my Twitter midday today, and I got busy. I could not go back and look at
Right.
it. But I just thought, that's odd casting, because this guy had tweeted it, and everyone's going, I think you'll be fantastic. I'd not heard of the actor before. It was a Japanese sounding actor, and he was cast as Dick Grayson. It was live action.
It'd be interesting if they got the guys from that Bat in the Sun productions. They did that one with Batman and Bullock on the roof. So
Reese said he played him in the YouTube Deathmatch channel. There you go. And they've also
So that is the Bat in the Sun guys.
But it must have.
I wonder if they're talking with
DC may have given them the tick
official.
of approval.
Maybe.
Anyway, there you go. If anyone knows anything else, I said it popped up today. I didn't get a chance to go back to it. So there you go.
Justice League Blu-ray has been released in America.
Has it?
Because it's.
Do we not get it over here?
Yeah, we had it ages ago.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Did we get it before America?
Warner Brothers.
Suck on that, American.
Warner Brothers have been going, fuck off. That's the Snyder Cut. We don't want you to know about that. We don't want you to know about that.
Send it to the colonies.
All of a sudden, it got released, and it's like the top 20 DVD, even though it's years old.
Let Zack Snyder back do a DC universe himself.
It's interesting with, you know how Discovery is buying Warner Brothers and they're merging them together. The execs at Discovery sounds like they really see a potential in the Snyderverse. And
as do we all.
They're going, oh, we might reach back and bring that back. So much so.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
So much so that they're looking at bringing back. Do you remember when HBO Max was first spoken about? We saw the logo for, was it Warner Max?
Yes.
The WM logo?
Yes.
They're bringing that back again.
Really?
So it's interesting that this whole Discovery merger, copyrighting names that used to be around and bringing them back. So we got to wait until that merger happens, but we could be seeing a lot more stuff streaming.
We could be.
Some Snyder stuff.
I'm just going to go and grab something. You're in charge of the show. You got a trailer or anything?
I could show you a little bit of a trailer.
I want to grab something to show the punters at home. Can you go to a trailer?
All right.
Ladies, what trailer are we playing?
How about we play the Matrix trailer, because we haven't spoken about this.
The Matrix.
Do you want the Matrix trailer?
Play the Matrix. I'm going to go get something. Ginger's going to play the Matrix trailer. We'll be back after this.
Thomas? You seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams. Am I crazy?
We don't use that word in here.
Hi.
Have we met?
One pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small. And the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Time to fly.
If you want the truth, Neo, you're going to have to fly me.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me, no?
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Hey, did you see this online about a...
Oh, sorry. It's over.
Oh, Sorry.
Yawn fest. I am not a Matrix guy. I'm going to put that out there
Look,
right now.
I enjoyed the original Matrix movie and although the sequels as well, and the Animatrix.
You dug all that?
Yeah.
See, not my kind of thing.
Even recently, this last week, I've been watching makings of the original movies.
I know you were big into it because you got that filmmaker bent to you.
I like the making of it. I got to admit, when I first went and saw the Matrix 1 at the cinema, I walked away from it going,
That was my feelings. I've never actually watched the third one.
This trailer looks.
Now, I'm just going to say, by the way, we had someone else, a couple of people have messaged us going, there have been dropouts tonight. Yet, we've just got, while that was playing, we were like busy beavers behind the scenes here. We were, it's like a duck, right? Everything's calm on the water behind us. It's like, Anyway, we're checking. YouTube perfect. You're going to have to start, because Facebook have been pricks, right? That's why they had their big this week.
Yes. Right? Maybe we'll have to tell everyone to watch it on YouTube.
We might post the YouTube link. Watch it through there. No dropouts. YouTube's
it's been perfect. And it looks like you can actually watch it in higher quality.
As we would say, it's been beautiful.
Maybe people don't want to see us in high definition.
Well, maybe not. They'll be like, ah!
They'll be like, holy shit.
If I played on playback, I'd be like, oh my God. Anyway, I just want to say, because we were talking about cool things before. You were saying about cool things. Guess what I got in this week?
I don't know. What is cool?
I've sold a bunch of
I don't know if this is cool, dude.
Fuck
I don't know if this is cool.
you, man.
Is this really cool?
These are freaking awesome. Batman 66 Todd McFarlane action figures. I've sold out of the Joker already. I've got Batman and Robin. These are 6-inch amazing figurines produced by Todd McFarlane Toys. We showcase so much cool McFarlane stuff here, but the piece de resistance, right?
This thing is huge.
Huge.
Show us.
Look at that.
Oh,
60.
Easy. Higher.
Look at that 66 Batman.
Higher. There. That sounds better.
Look at that. Look at that. Right, that is friggin' amazeballs. Right.
Paul just said, show me the Batcave.
There's literally
How dare you.
there is literally a play set I can order in. I'm sold out of it at the moment, Paul. This Batmobile, how much would you pay for that bad boy?
$200?
No, it's $45.
Holy shit!
Right, that's $45.
That's Australian.
Australian dollars, yeah. Each figurine is $30. These are fantastic.
Well, that seems like the figures are quite out of proportion.
No, they're not. They're well sculpted.
Okay.
They come with the little bam, wham, kapow. Little,
okay then.
See the word balloons that you can put onto their hands and all that.
Well, if they're $30,
they're good.
And the Batmobile's $45. Shouldn't they be cheaper?
No, you should buy the whole lot from Kaboom Comics. That's what you should
Are you going to do a deal with the whole set?
Look, if someone walks into the shop and says, Todd, I want to take all 3 at the moment, I'll probably do you a little deal. I'll give you a little discount.
Okay.
But you've got to come in store. You can't do it online.
But do you have to buy the Batcave with it?
No, the Batcave's not available at the moment. I've got more hopefully coming in soon when I get more stock in. But I'll tell you what.
Reece just said no Bat jet ski?
No, and there's no Bat Shark. Before anyone asks, there's no shark.
How about the shark repellent bat spray?
No, there's none of that business either. These are
Paul
fantastic.
just asked, do the figurines fit in the car? Yes.
Thank you,
they
Paul.
do.
Yes, they do. He has purposely designed these so that they will fit. No, you are not opening an action figure.
We'll open it up. And
put it down, Ginge.
Okay. But look, that is them in the actual car. There's a shot of them in the actual car.
Get your filthy fingers away from it, Ginge.
All right. Jeez. You sound like you're not my real dad.
Seriously, though, these are fantastic. Grab them now. These are the last ones left. I've sold so many of these this week.
Paul said, throw the Batcave in for free when available, ?
No, Paul.
Reece said, can you undress Robin and spank him with a paddle? Now? On the show?
No. I'm just looking. No, those are painted on. Those are painted on.
Yes, I can confirm. And his booties won't come off either.
Do you know what? They're fucking cool, though. They're fucking cool. I love them. I thought I'd just share those with you.
What we need to do is make a Todd variant of the Robin.
You bastard. You bastard. Don't you mention any more about that. Go on.
How are you enjoying the show out there,
tell
ladies and gentlemen?
Punters no,
it's a little bit loose tonight.
They're not going to understand if you don't tell the whole story. Tell the whole story, Ginge.
Well, what grade were we? Grade 10? I'm going to say grade 10 because
11.
What? 11?
We were grade 11.
Bullshit.
We were grade 11.
We weren't that old.
We were grade 11.
Holy shit. And we're in a theatre production.
It was a theatre restaurant.
We were roving waiters. Yeah.
What were we?
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, who got to be Batman?
Me.
Why?
Because I was taller.
It was really awkward having a red-headed Batman.
They couldn't see it under the mask.
You were starting to sprout shit by then, right? You actually hit me up at one stage. You're like, maybe you should shave your legs. Oh, I'm not shaving my legs.
Which is interesting because they gave you tights, didn't they?
I had to wear skin-coloured tights.
Weren't they pantyhose?
Shut up. They were skin-coloured tights.
Oh, shit.
There is a photo somewhere. We should bring it in.
There is a photo somewhere.
I've literally got like a photo printed out this big somewhere of you and I as Batman and Robin.
I'm pretty sure.
And you made an agreement with me. You said if they do it next year, we get to swap. They didn't do it next year. We end up playing major roles in Villains. You
played a major role. I played.
You played a Mexican.
I played background extras.
Yeah, well, I can't help it, Ginger.
I had a line.
I was a little bit more talented on the. I treaded the thick boards a little bit more.
My one line in the whole fucking show was this.
What?
It could have easily have been you, Billy.
That was
because I was playing a pirate.
But convincing, Ginge. Convincing.
It didn't sound like that either. You know, I've got the actual VHS of the show, and it actually sounded like, well, it could have easily have been you, Billy.
Because your balls hadn't dropped
yes.
yet. Can you actually one day get a digital copy of that and we can put a little clip in the show? Oh, shit. Can you put a clip in the show? That'd be funny as hell. Thumbs up at home. Thumbs up if you'd love to see Ginge put a clip of that in the show one week.
Oh, no.
I want to see thumbs up.
This will be dangerous.
I definitely want to see thumbs up on that one. I'm not seeing thumbs up yet, Ginge. Have you noticed that? No one's. Oh,
Paul said you should dress up for Geek Speak. Really? Really?
Oh, look at the thumbs up. Look at the laughing thumbs up emojis. We're going to have to do that. That'll be fantastic. No, seriously though, we did. We were Batman and Robin back in the day. And as I said, you told me, you're like, next year we'll swap. And they never did it again. So I have only ever played Robin to your Batman.
Except at your wedding.
That was our little wedding thing.
Yeah, where I had to play Robin to your Batman.
You're actually in the video when they were filming the video, and you're like, "Why am I Robin?" I went, "Well, that's how I see it."
You're like, "You're my sidekick today."
Yeah, bada bing, bada boom, bitch.
I'm like, "Fucking, this is bullshit."
Do you know what though? I look pretty good as Robin. Anyway,
big thumbs up to ladies and gentlemen at home. How are you enjoying the show?
Tony, by the way, Tony, we've only seen Tony's comments coming up because we've got two channels running here with the YouTube. And Tony, I'm so sorry I haven't been answering some of your stuff. Tony said, by the way, Gross Point Blank, great movie too.
It is a great movie.
Thumbs
yes,
up.
Yes.
I love that.
Going back to our talk about pay or play roles, he says Gary Busey was played for Under Siege 2, even though he was in only the first movie.
Seriously, Gary Busey. God, there's a guy that is not held up well.
Because Gary Busey's in the first one as like the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
But
by the way, Tony said do it. We've got to put that clip in a future episode.
Tony, do you remember Under Siege 2? Under Siege 2 was on a train.
Yeah.
It was on a train, and Katherine Heigl plays his niece in the movie.
Katherine Heigl? How young was she?
Well, Steven Seagal was in his prime. She was pretty young.
I'm in my prime. And yes, Tony, totally agree. Eva Mendes, hot in every single movie. Thank you, sir. You get extra gold stars this week, because I agree with him 100%. I love Eva Mendes. He said, I'm over here now. Good, yeah, because we can't see the two streams.
We got to bounce back and forth.
We've got to bounce back between the two because it goes live on YouTube, live on Facebook at the same time. But I'm seriously telling people this week we're seeing it here. You've heard it here. Facebook is being a pain in the bum.
And for people at home, is it easier to watch YouTube on your TV? Because with your smart TV is the app.
We've got the YouTube app, and if you watch it through there, it feels like boom. It's harder to watch Facebook through the TV at home than it is YouTube. So maybe start looking at that. Maybe we'll start putting the YouTube link up each week, so you can watch it through YouTube first and foremost instead of actually through Facebook, and you'll get zero dropouts.
Is that something people at home would like to see?
Thumbs up.
Maybe.
Paul said, "Don't cross the streams,"
and then he also said, "Watch YouTube on TV." Well, there you go.
Well, that's what we do.
Maybe we should just drop Facebook and just concentrate on YouTube.
I don't know. We'll have to think
that seems like where our problems are.
As I said, Mark Zuckerberg's being a dick.
Did you hear what happened this week?
Yeah, I heard.
Figured out how it happened.
Oh no, I knew
you tell me what you heard.
It got to the point staff couldn't even get in or out of the building because their swipe cards didn't work.
Yes, because it was all controlled by Facebook. What they're saying is, all right, so...
Hang on, what do you mean? So everything at Facebook is controlled by the app Facebook?
Exactly. And because...
Well, there's a problem.
Because someone accidentally sent an email to the servers saying, Facebook is shut down. Right?
Yeah.
Someone fucked up and sent that. Usually that's okay because you just do a follow-up email saying, no, only joking. And the server goes, okay. But what happened is to send that email the second time, you need to use Facebook. And Facebook was down, so they couldn't send the email, right? So they physically had to go to the servers and open up the front door and walk into the server, reset it, and start it again.
Yeah.
They couldn't do that because all their swipe cards are controlled by the Facebook app.
Oh, Zuck.
And-
Zuck, you've got a problem there.
And
buddy.
to get the security guard with the actual physical key to unlock the door, you need to send him a message
via
on Facebook.
It's
So
too
he didn't
perfect.
go-
It's too perfect.
So everything is all tied into the one thing, and you're like, maybe you should have contingency plans.
Yes. Paul said we need comments though. You can do comments on on YouTube. If we switch and we follow the YouTube feed more, we can actually see comments on it. Tony's been commenting away like crazy.
What Tony's been doing is he actually watches it on YouTube on his TV, and on his phone he's been typing into the Facebook Messenger app. Onto the Facebook app.
Now.
Yeah. So
we can still run it that way. We'll still do comments with you. But if you want an uninterrupted stream, probably watch it on YouTube. Maybe. There you go.
Well, maybe next week we'll do a test. We'll say, whoa, hey, everyone stop from Facebook.
The amount of people that I saw who were like, you know what, it was a breath of fresh air when Facebook and Instagram went down this week.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that was still running was Twitter because it's not owned by Facebook.
Yeah.
People were on there bitching and moaning about Facebook going down, but others going, it's actually bliss.
Yeah.
I got more shit done this morning.
Which is
I didn't have to worry about.
Which was interesting because you could do that every day.
I was here early.
You could do that every day.
I think did I send you a message or send my darling wife? I'm like, oh, YouTube. Oh, by the way, Facebook and Instagram are down. If you go to log in.
Yeah, but you sent it to me on Facebook.
I did not. Did I? I'm pretty sure I sent it to you via text.
The old-fashioned.
It was a Morse code.
And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is techno beats really good.
Todd's telling me to send Lassie. Short end.
I'm going, what are you doing sending me a fax? What the fuck,
You look
man?
out the window and here's these smoke signals coming up from Kaboom. I'm on the roof, fucking with a wet sack, sending smoke signals
You're
to
like,
you.
send selfies.
Bring me a can of mother. And so I'm going to go camping tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to go camping tomorrow. I'm going to have to get like a ton of mother to survive this weekend.
Reset, and we can chat from our phone and watch Twitch from consoles and TV.
No, we don't do Twitch.
No,
Reese. We don't do Twitch.
Twitch is another thing altogether.
Yeah.
I think it's...
I like Tony. It reminded me of the Onion movie sketch. The internet went down today, plunging the country into productivity. Do you know, seriously, when things like that are down, I notice myself. I don't tend to waste.
You're not distracted.
I waste literally probably an hour and a half every day.
Well, it's interesting. Have you
checking things?
Have you seen those documentaries where they talk about Facebook where they figured it out that they need to send you some sort of reminder or notification every hour, so that you go, oh, hang on.
That's what happens. That's what happens with me. I get shit pop up and it goes, oh, such did this on Twitter. Oh, yeah. Or such did this on Facebook. Oh, yeah. All right. And I was doing all right. It was about an hour a day, max, I was wasting. Until my beautiful wife, and I love you, honey, put fucking TikTok on. And now I'm up to about an hour and a half between Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm wasting an hour and a half a day. That TikTok put me about a half hour because you go down the rabbit hole. You're like, what the fuck is that? And then you look and you go, shit, there's a half hour gone.
And you're like, hang on, I'm still watching this cooking TikTok.
Yeah, there's some of them. Some of them. I don't get TikTok.
Have you noticed lately on Facebook when someone sends you a message and you don't look at it and they send you another message, it's a different notification sound effect? So you're like, oh, that was different. What was that?
No,
that was a message.
That shows us how much I'm on Facebook. When someone sends me a message, I motherfucking read it right away. I don't get those other notifications, gents. I don't get that.
Hey,
like Paul said, Enemy of the State. I only watched that.
Enemy of the State is a great movie.
Yeah, very good movie.
Another good movie that we went and saw at the cinema.
Yep.
Do you remember a movie with Jessica Biel, Jamie Foxx, where they're pilots, flying stealth aircraft.
The plane's all.
It's a drone.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, called Stealth.
Stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a movie called Stealth.
Yeah.
It was released.
That was a good movie.
It was a great movie.
Jessica Biel was hot. I only watched the thing of her the other day, or not her, a thing about Seventh Heaven, right?
Yes.
And the young girl, Ruthie, remember Ruthie,
Yeah.
the youngest one, about how she grew up? I dropped out watching it when Jessica Biel dropped out of it, right? It kept going for seasons. Ruthie grew up to be this hot teenage chick and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I went, that fucking show kept going that long? Holy shit.
Didn't the dad from that
He got in trouble, Ginge.
Okay, let's skip that. Okay, back to Stealth. It was directed by the bloke that directed some of the Fast and Furious early movies.
Really?
Rob Cohen. He actually has like a cameo in the movie. But that movie bombed when it came out. So much.
You and I saw that at the cinema.
I really enjoyed it.
I know, because I was beside you and you went. I'm like, what?
I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, that right there.
So much so that Sony lost $100 million on that movie.
Holy shit!
$100 million. But it was released on Netflix recently.
And
it is top 10 over the weekend.
That's what I mean. These
So much so
become cult hits later on.
When I saw this news, I went, "Fuck it, I'm going to watch it." So last night I got on Netflix and I watched Stealth.
Really?
It's a good movie.
I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
It's a great old
Honey,
movie.
if you're watching at home, can you add that to our list? Stealth.
It's a good movie. I need to watch the ending of it, but I got up to.
I'm going to end up doing the thing though when Jessica Biel comes on. I've always been a thing with Jessica Biel. Do you ever do that? In front of Mel? Do you ever have a movie, like an actress where you'll sit and watch a movie together and you can't help it, it slips out, you sit there and watch the actress will come on the screen, you're like, "Fwah." You ever do that?
I am remaining silent on the basis I may incriminate
yourself? It happens with me with Ben Affleck as well. Ben Affleck will walk out and be, "Fwah."
Oh,
God. What?
DC, moving right along.
Moving along. DC, nothing to see here.
DC Fandom is going to be next week, October 16th.
Ooh. Is it going to go
next week, the week after?
24 hours again?
It'll probably be 24 hours.
Do we have to try and stay up late?
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna watch
I'll watch the highlights the next day. We're too old for this.
But something that won't be announced is James Gunn tweeted this week, yes, I am developing another DC project.
Yeah.
But it's got nothing to do with Peacemaker.
Can I just ask, did anyone really thoroughly enjoy the latest Suicide Squad movie?
I saw a couple of people that reckon it was good.
I didn't mind it. I didn't hate it.
I didn't think it was great.
It wasn't. It didn't blow my mind, right? Don't get me wrong. Can I get a thumbs up in the Facebook chat? Tons of thumbs. I want to say thumbs up. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I just want to gauge the interest.
Or thumbs down if you didn't. Wait.
Give us thumbs up or cranky face. Actually, no, cranky face if you hated it. Ugh. Thumbs up if you loved it. Okay. Thumbs up.
But that's all from the one person.
Is it?
Reese,
hands down.
Reese, you can't vote more than once.
Reese, stop it.
Stop it.
Hands down, the best thing character-wise, AC, you mean DC, don't you? Has done outside
Reese,
of Shazam.
are you drinking?
Are you drinking? Oh, no, I'm drinking. Reese, you should lay off. DC, yes, thank you for correcting. Look, honestly, I enjoyed it more than the first Suicide Squad movie.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't saying much.
Hey, the first Suicide Squad movie had Ben Affleck in parts of it, thank you.
Well,
as
yes.
Batman.
Yes. I'm just thinking about the final...
I think James Gunn's kind of blown his load when it comes to a really good movie. I think the first Guardians of the Galaxy was phenomenal.
Yeah.
The second Guardians
Tapered
movie
off
was
a bit, yeah.
And then Suicide Squad, like everyone had this massive, it's James Gunn. James Gunn's going to do amazing
And everyone
things.
said it's going to be so brutal.
Yeah, because we saw all the lead up. Everyone's like, he's got fucking every C-list DC character you can imagine.
I was looking forward to seeing those characters, and then what's he do? Saving Private Ryan at the start of the movie.
Yeah.
It's Saving Private Ryan with superheroes.
What's his name?
I'm sorry to spoil it.
What's his name? Fucking, hey, would you like a chocolate-covered pretzel?
Jason Lee.
No!
Oh. Yeah. The bloke from Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's his name?
The bloke from Days of Thunder.
I've had a blanket.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, him, right? Yeah. Savant. I'm like, oh yeah, he was a cool character back in the day. Nothing. Right? I'm not ruining anything for anyone, but I'm just saying, he did nothing as a character.
You promoted the shit out of these characters.
The Weasel.
And then,
he had the Weasel in there, right? I'm like, what the fuck is that? Right? I got to the end of it. I went, look.
Michael Rooker. Thanks.
Michael, thank you.
Thank you.
Tony, thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you.
And Ian as well. Yeah, seriously, how did we blank on that, dude?
Reese said Captain Boomerang was great in the first Suicide Squad. Reese then also goes on to say Nathan Fillion is coming back. Is he?
Is he?
Is he?
Is he really?
Is he?
Is he?
Is he?
Seriously.
Because they didn't use him in this one.
I got to the end of it and I went, it was
Eh.
all right. It was all right. I didn't go, ugh. I went, we got levels, right? Our rating system is, it's, or it's, meh, or it's,
Oh.
and then it's a, right? That's our rating system here at Geek Speak Live.
Yeah. It was a.
It was Anyway, there you go. You got anything else for us? It's the pointy end of the show. Look at the time.
It is a pointy end. If there's any questions, let us know down below. But James Gunn, he's in post-production of Peacemaker, the TV show. He's also got the Guardians in the Galaxy holiday special he's got to make.
Oh.
And then straight after that, he does Volume 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's going to be at least another, 24 months before he even thinks about doing this unnamed DC.
It'll be a while. Let's give a quick reminder. If you're a fan of Batman 66, biff, bam, kapow, people. Oh, God, I can't do that with a straight face. Hey, old chum. Does that sound like Adam West at all?
Well, I mean, it didn't sound like
Holy bat's tits.
Bruce Willis doing Batman, no.
We've got these in stock at the moment. Todd McFarlane Toys. The Batman 66 Robin action figure, the Batman 66 Batman action figure. I'm sold out of Jokers at the moment. I'm hoping to get more Jokers through, but you got to buy a whole box of figures to get them. And he's
got the mustache sculpted into it.
Oh, Cesar Romero all the way. It looks good. They are available right now, along with this sweet ride. Look at that. McFarlane makes a good toy.
He knows what he's doing.
He does, doesn't he? He knows what he's doing. They are available right now at your local comic book store, Kaboom Comics Australia, www.kaboomcomicsaustralia.com.
Paul's dropped us the message, I'm on YouTube. And he's on YouTube giving us the comment, I'm on YouTube.
Thank you, Paul.
Is it working well on YouTube, Paul? That's how you watch us. Has there been any dropouts tonight, Paul, on YouTube? Because it seems like a lot of people...
Tony was watching through YouTube.
A lot of people were having issues on Facebook. So.
Now, are we back next week? If I don't get lost in the wilderness over this
Or if you don't get robbed again.
Thanks for that. That was, as I said, it was an interesting day yesterday. Seriously.
You're traumatised. No wonder you're drinking.
No wonder I'm drinking.
Yeah.
I said, because I had to run. I chased this guy.
Yeah.
I didn't chase him far, but I chased him.
Oh, shit.
Right? And seriously, my knees are still aching from that. I'm 40 now. My body was not built to chase criminals down. Right? I'm not Batman, Ginge. I wish. Anyway.
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
Don't we all?
Thank you to my co-hostess with the mostest and a good-looking gentleman to boot, Mr. Wade Copson.
Thank you very much, Wade Copson on the pots and pans. Thank you for tuning in once again.
We hope you've enjoyed the show. Remember, you are watching Geek Speak Live film here at Kaboom Comics Tour, www.kaboomcomicsaustralia.com. I'm your host, Todd Bailey, and as we say every week, and please take it to heart, stay geeky.
Bye.
Be good. Bye-bye.